If you're thinking about installing an air conditioner, there's one mistake that can cost you thousands: choosing the wrong system or the wrong size. In this video, I'll walk you through everything you need to know: the different types of air conditioners, how to choose the right size, what it should cost, and how to avoid getting ripped off. I'm Jeff Sykes, CEO of Solar Choice, and we help Australians compare quotes from pre-vetted installers across solar, batteries, and air conditioning. This is a completely independent guide to help you make the right decision from your home. So let's get into it. There are a few different types of air conditioners, but for most homeowners, it comes down to three main options. Firstly, we've got the split system, which is the most common. It has an outdoor unit and an indoor unit, hence the name split system. The outdoor unit, sometimes called a compressor, does the actual cooling, and this connects to the indoor unit via an insulated refrigerant pipe. The indoor unit consists of an evaporator and a fan, and this is what you're used to seeing in most homes. Split systems are ideal if you're primarily looking to cool one room. They're also typically the most efficient and cost-effective option for most homes. If you're looking to cool 2 or 3 rooms, but not an entire house, you can also look at a multi-split system, which connects one outdoor unit to multiple indoor units. The second type of air conditioning we've got is ducted aircon. If you're looking to take care of an entire house, then you'll be looking for a ducted air conditioning system. This is powered by one very large outdoor compressor that connects through ducting pipes through the ceiling cavity or under the floor to vents in each room. This is better suited to large homes where you prefer to keep all of the rooms temperature controlled. Retrofitting these systems can sometimes be tricky if you don't have a ceiling cavity that runs across the whole property, or for multi-story homes. It does give you a clean look, but sometimes comes at a higher upfront cost and will often have higher running costs. The third type to think about is portable or window units. These systems can be bought at an appliance store and are typically plug and play without any specialized installation requirements. They're best suited for renters or temporary cooling requirements. In the long run, they're less efficient and are going to cost you more on your electricity bill. Getting the right size is one of the most important decisions. Air conditioners are measured in kilowatts, or kW, which is basically how much heating or cooling power they have. Here's a simple starting guide. If you've got a small room up to 20 meters squared, use a 2.5 kilowatt system. For a medium room of 40 meters squared, you're looking at about 5 kilowatts. For a large open space of 60 meters squared, you're looking at above a 6 kilowatt system. But here's the key point. Room size is just the starting point. You should adjust that size up or down to allow for things like the height of the ceiling, what sort of insulation you've got, whether there's windows that are exposed to the sun, and what sort of climate you're in. If you go too small, the system will struggle and run constantly. If you go too big, it'll cycle on and off repeatedly and use more energy, and it doesn't cool the room properly. If you're still unsure, you can take measurements of your room and speak with a qualified air conditioning professional to get some personalized advice. So let's talk about the cost. For an entry-level 2.5 kilowatt split system, the fully installed cost for an average home is typically around $2,800. If you're looking at a bigger 6 kilowatt system for a large open space, then the average cost is around $4,100. For a ducted air conditioning system, the costs vary significantly depending on your home setup, but pricing usually starts at around 10 grand. In New South Wales, Victoria, and South Australia, there are also rebates that can help make a reduction on these installation costs. Eligibility and rebate amounts vary, but will often cover around 10 to 30% of the upfront costs. Check out the guides in each state in the description below to see what's available in your state. When comparing air conditioners, you'll see that the mandatory Energy Star ratings. This makes it easier to compare the efficiency of different systems. More stars means lower running costs. Air conditioners will have a separate cooling and heating rating as performance varies depending on which mode you're operating in. Make sure you're looking at the rating that relates to your location in Australia, as air conditioning units are tested to 3 different Australian climates. Now that you're in the market for a new air conditioner, I need to tell you that people often ask us to review quotes that look too good to be true. The old adage that you get what you pay for certainly applies to the Australian air conditioning market. There are some very cheap air conditioners out there that, particularly when combined with a state rebate, can come at a very cheap price. Often the air conditioners won't go the distance and you'll be stuck with a problem that no one wants to fix. Make sure you do your research on the air conditioner brand you've been quoted and also the company that's doing the installation. You want to be sure that both are trustworthy and reputable based on customer feedback and trading history. We've done the hard work for you by assessing all the major brands on the Australian market. We give each brand a score out of 5 based on independent criteria that we've developed ourselves. Check out our other video on the best 5 brands in the Australian market for 5 names we think you can't go wrong with. So to summarize, split systems will suit most homes. Get the right size, it makes a huge difference. Look beyond the upfront cost and consider efficiency. And choose a reputable installer. That's where Solar Choice's free platform can help you. You can use our website to compare quotes from local installers in your area. If you found this to be helpful, subscribe to our channel. We've got lots more independent guides coming soon.